New York will work with 6 other states on a coordinated effort to reopen the economy. Governor Andrew Cuomo making the announcement Monday during a conference call with the governors of New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, Delaware, and Rhode Island. Cuomo said each state will appoint a public health official and an economic development official to form a working group that will devise a reopening plan within weeks. Over the weekend, Cuomo and New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio sparred about reopening schools. De Blasio saying they would remain closed until the end of the school year, and Cuomo countering that the decision was not de Blasio's to make. Let's bring in tonight's A-plus panel, joined by Republican strategist Allison Young. Great to see you, Allison.
Thanks, Bill.
And criminal defense attorney David Clark. Good to see you, David.
Good to see you, Bill.
All right, David, let me start with you on this multi-state effort. First thing that jumps out at me is it's going to take weeks to come up with a plan. Come on.
Bill, they said they're starting tomorrow in the call when I was watching it live. And why not start today? Why did this not start 3 weeks ago? So I think it's the right move. I applaud the effort. Coronavirus definitely doesn't respect state lines, but how is this just starting now? I think it might have something to do with the feud over the weekend. So it's a little bit late, but it's the right move to start this.
Allison, this seems to be political talking points, and everybody looked busy because we've got millions of people out of work.
And they're trying to preempt what the president said when, he said that he's got some big news coming up. So they're all of a sudden trying to throw together this very rushed conference call to make it sound like they've got a plan, when in fact they don't. What they have, this should not shock anyone with all of these big Northeast state Democratic governors, a plan for more government expansion. Let's appoint more people when we actually already have the experts on staff that should already be in charge of these efforts.
Cuomo versus de Blasio seemed to be a very unnecessary spat over the weekend. Nobody gets help if they're fighting over whether or not the schools should be closed or reopened.
I grew up in Western New York. There is Manhattan and there is the rest of the state as far as New Yorkers are concerned. I think de Blasio is right on this. He needs to control what's happening in the city because it's just not the same for the rest of the state. Governor Cuomo's gotten a little too big for his britches right now, and I think he needs to let local lead.
David, that said, seems to me that Cuomo is winning this battle of PR. I mean, he held the press conference. Everybody seems to be coming to him. Is this guy gearing up to run for president, maybe even this year?
He might be. I saw a lot of comments, touting Cuomo's response as the best out there. And, he gave a basic civics lessons, federal, state, and then local during his press conference. And I call it a press conference because it did look good for him. And he's above de Blasio. And until the Trump plan comes out, his plan's going to take center stage, especially if he's got 4 other governors supporting him. So he's looking strong right now, and we need plans in place.
You called it a press conference. It seems more like a campaign rally, but we'll leave that. We'll see where this goes. Thank you, Allison. Thank you, David. Good to see you both.